What is up, my friends, and welcome to another incredibly cheesy video. Today, I'm gonna go hard on a cheese that I did in the last video. If you guys saw that video, you probably know what I'm about to do. I'm gonna be doing a full day of one base Swarmos Niduses. Because in the last video, the build council that I started suggested me to do that build against Gerald, right, in the last Home Story Cup. I mean, for the first time, the build already went quite well. I executed it extremely poorly, but I thought it was a build with a lot of potential, honestly. I really could see it. Like, I know it sounds absolutely ridiculous, right? One base Swarmos Nidus, but to me, it looked like it had potential. So I'm gonna freaking try it, practice it for a couple of games today, see if we can get some really nice dubs on the board, and that would make me very, very happy. Now, personally, I would expect that build to be particularly good against Protoss, and I guess particularly bad against Zerg, and then Terran would be somewhere in the middle. When I looked at the VOD of how to do that build, it looked like it was used in every single matchup, even in ZVZ, so I guess we'll see. It's kind of hard for me to imagine that, to be honest, but I'm obviously going to be trying my best here. Now, most important part is at the start, you got to move your overlords to the right spot. Start one queen, one set of Zerglings. Actually, I could send those links. Oh no, it's going to be an SCV scout. Okay, never mind then. And 115 should have been the second gas. Couple seconds late on that. Doubt it's going to matter. And now my opponent is going to start off this game being incredibly confused. Now, I do want to say against Terran, this kind of seems like a nasty mind game because this only looks like it could be like a one-base Ravager all-in. I don't even know what else this could be from a Terran POV. Like what on earth is this, you know? There's no natural. You have to assume that he has both gases. I would probably scout for a proxy hash immediately. I legitimately don't know what else this would be, really. I'm going to hide this one in the bush over here. Scout with this one. The Overlord is going to see the SCV return home, which is nice. Now, I did notice that when I executed this build, that it's quite hard to get your third Overlord in position. Like, it's just a little bit too late, really. So I guess the first two Overlords are going to be way more important, the placement of those. So the first one is going to go over here, I think is the best idea, right? Like close to that natural. And then the second one is going to go here. And is he making bunkers? He's not making... Actually, that's not even a fast factory. He was about to make a bunker, though. Oh, this should have been a creep tumor. I remember that. Second should be a creep tumor, I think. Let's see. Okay, so he's going to make a bunker now. This means that he didn't build a factory and he made 2 Marines before the reactor. So I want to say that the mind games have already succeeded. And we're going to make an instant infestation pit. There we go. Nidus can be slightly delayed, I believe. Then now I'm going to make a creep tumor. Second queen is probably not as important against Terran as it is against Protoss. Because, well, I guess maybe against Banshee, right? I was more thinking about going up against Void Race, which Protoss players always have. Or, well, at least an Oracle, right? But most of the time it's going to be a Void Ray because we are playing a super cheesy build after all. Okay, so you're going to be in position over here. Then I should be able to afford... How much does a Swarmos cost again? 100, right. Okay, so I think ideally you can afford 4. So I guess I would have been able to if I didn't make an extra Overlord, actually. Oh, he's going to attack me. Then what we're going to do is I'm just going to block the choke for now. Try to rally in there. He's still going to be incredibly confused, of course. Now, I think the ideal way to deal with Hellions is to... Should I make the night? Actually, I might as well. Is to have buildings over here. Okay, so he's going to try to run in. Obviously, I'm not going to let him. It's such a ridiculous freaking timing. Like, it really is. Like, 4 minutes? Like, it's so freaking crazy, actually. Okay, I'm going to go for an expansion over here. He's now going to hear the Nidus, and he's going to be very, very confused. I don't know what I just did. Oopsie. There we go. Let's get the rest of them in there as well. And now he's going to see... Actually, I might as well go for that depot, I guess. See if I can bait his units out there. What are those? Those are Hellions. Okay. Guess I'm just going to land them over here. Try to kill as many workers as I can. Look at this. Like, isn't this brutal? Look how many workers you just... Like, it's actually crazy, no? I freaking love this already. He's still on one base, by the way. Should I make... should I make a wall off or something? I mean, I'm not quite sure, actually. Guess I probably should. Okay, so I got a couple queens out here. These queens are going to be able to do a pretty good job against the Hellions. Let's see. I feel like the Locust... they're still... Actually, wait, I have a couple. Let's send those already. There we go. Might as well. Now, he did go for... multiple Vikings, which is quite comfortable for me. Then I'm going to send these into the main base. Might as well put a Nidus down here as well. Let's see. Is he going to be ready for this? The answer looks like it is going to be no. Wait, did he maybe go for a counterattack or something? It kind of looks like that's what he did, right? He's going to lose pretty much every single worker here already. I have a third queen out. I've had this here for the memes this entire time, really. Okay, let me turn this into an overseer, mostly for the mind games. Now, what do I do? Do I still need my queens? I guess I might as well. I have 8 swarmos right now, guys, which is pretty freaking crazy. 8 swarm hosts. Let me actually... Did I wall this off fully? I think I probably should, actually, yeah. Let's do that. Okay, there we go. Let's send a couple locusts over there. Is that all of them? Oh, I actually think that is all of them. I wasn't intending to send all of them. I didn't realize that they all had respawned already. Okay. Oh, dude, for a second, I thought that was a tank that I could kill. That would have been very, very nice. Okay, so now I got another queen. Can I drop a Nidus over there? Probably not a good idea to finish this one. Now he has a queen as well. And this is a very, very ambitious Nidus, but... maybe I can get away with it, I don't know. Okay, I think he just moved over here. I think he just saw it. Like, I don't know if the... Should I... Oh, I really want to unload it, but it's so dumb. Yeah, we're just gonna do it, actually. Yeah, here we go. Oh, wait, it's actually not dumb at all. I didn't think that the Locust would have been back already. God, this is such a dumb build, but it's so freaking cool. I'm actually gonna be able to kill workers in the natural as well. Hey, look at that starboard, by the way, guys. That starboard's almost freaking gone already. There we go. No production whatsoever right now. Should I make another queen? I think another queen is probably the answer. I have a mad amount of transfuses here, by the way. Let's see. Okay, so he's back over here now. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the queens back in. Just gonna bring the queens over here. I'm gonna be able to transfuse that, I think. No, barely not actually. That's fine though, because you can't actually go through because it's a freaking wall off. Guys, tell me this is not the most epic freaking build you've seen. He can't do anything. Guys, he actually straight up cannot do anything against this. He's cooked. Guys, he's actually cooked. He doesn't know what to do with himself right now. Oh, this is so disgusting. Yeah, I mean, I was gonna say he's probably gonna take some time to, you know, get over his loss here, because there's absolutely nothing he can do against it. Wow, crushed like a freaking ant. Almost 6 times the resources lost. Well, it's about 5 times really. Yeah, am I happy with how this went? I'm not entirely sure. Another idea, guys, that just popped up into my head. If they stay on one base like this... Oh, I'm gonna have so much fun this episode, I already know. If they stay on one base like this, what I should do is maybe I pop down the Nidus over here. It's a little risky, right? Because let's say he moves out with something, he's gonna see it. Like, this is obviously a better place for Swarmos to spawn from. But if I put it over here, then I could maybe put in 3... Let's say I skip 2 Swarmos, right? I could put in 2 drones. Maybe like Spine, Spore Crawler. And then I have pretty much him entirely on lockdown. Also, I probably should have made the expansion at some point. I know it worked out really, really well right now, but I think an expansion at some point would have been nice. But oh my goodness, this was beautiful. The mind games were awesome. This was the first time I ever did this against Terran. Before this, I did it once against the AI and once against Gerald, a Protoss player in the tournament. First time against Terran. Already freaking loved it. Let's go to game number 2. Game number 2 is going to be against a Protoss player on... Wait, this is the exact same map, right? And the same positions. Okay, very nice. I mean, I could get used to this. It's going to be a little more predictable for me. Now, the game I played in the tournament with this build, I actually lost. However, I felt like... I feel like that a lot when I play Zerg, by the way. I felt like if a better Zerg player would have taken over, they would have won. Because I feel like the setup for the build was fine. I probably should have been able to win. I remember that I made, I want to say 1 or 2 bad judgment calls pretty early on. So I think the first time I popped the Nidus, it was in the main base of the Protoss. And the probe surrounded my Nidus. And I thought that I would be able to... Oh, I actually wasted minerals there because I was thinking. I thought I would be able to just put the Swarmos back in the Nidus, but then they got blocked, so I lost 2 Swarmos right away. Now, 2 Swarmos out of the first 4 is quite a lot, right? It's not like I lost 1 out of 12 later on. No, I lost freaking half my Swarmos right away. And that's at a point in the game where the Protoss player has like 3 gateway units or something, so that really was quite painful. Now, let's see. I don't actually know what I want the Protoss to do. to be honest. I feel like what the Terran did last game was perfect for me, right? Like, they thought it was some kind of vicious one base all in, so they bunkered up on one base, they made a bunch of units without add-ons because they were scared. That was perfect. Now, for Protoss, I'm not quite sure. I think Protoss I might actually prefer if they play greedy. Because if they play, like, really fast Stargate, they have such good units early on, it's kind of difficult. Now, this probe is going to die, which is really, really nice, before it's going to see the lair as well. Before it's even going to see the second gas, so that really couldn't have been much better. Now I can send these across without any fear in the world. And then I guess the next step is that I need to pay attention. I could also theoretically wall off with the Infestation Pit and the Nidus. I'm a little afraid that it gets scouted like too easily, but to be honest, they would scout it with an Adept, and if they send an Adept... Oh, this is actually the best thing ever. Guys, he went for... Oh, this is nice. Yes. Oh, I absolutely love this. He went for a cannon expand. I mean, obviously that cannon... I mean, maybe later on the Forge is gonna help, but I kind of doubt it, to be honest. I mean, this is... Okay, well, now I know what I want. He just showed me what I want. This is beautiful. Love this. Okay. I think this game for sure. I mean, I was going to try it anyway, but since he is blocking this off with a Forge, right? Since he's playing Forge, his Adept is going to be late. I think for sure we can do that. Now, is it going to be annoying for my Swarm host if I guess I can also make like a... Like, if I build it here instead, I can still block it with a Spine Crawler. Maybe that is the play? Spine Crawlers are a little awkward on the block, though, so I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so... no, I still need one more Overlord. Yeah, okay, I'll make the one more Overlord. I think last game... I'm not sure if this is the Overlord I made too many, or if it would have been the next one. I guess I might as well send these across anyway. Even like I mentioned before, the third Overlord, it's kind of hard to get it in position. Oh, I was very late on my second Queen, though. That's a little bit of a mistake for me. I could also... skip... Oh, wait, I could do that too. I could skip that Queen to get the 4 Swarm Host. I mean, now I'm gonna get 4 Swarm Host anyway. Well, I guess against Protoss, you just really need... Like, I feel like there's no real question. You need the second Queen no matter what. I'm just gonna pop it in there right away, start spreading creep. Okay. Where do I go with the first wave? I think I'm gonna go for the same spot here. I think I'm just gonna pop it down right over here. I could also make... a Spore. Should I go for a Spore? I think I should. Spore sounds kind of nice to me. Yeah, let's make another Queen as well. Pop that in there too. Yeah, I think Spore could totally be nice for sure. Did I make an Overlord? I didn't make an Overlord yet. And now here we go. Okay. So now he's gonna hear this. He's gonna be very surprised, I think. Let's make a Spore Crawler over here. Oh, that's a very annoying pylon, actually. That's gonna bait my Locust a little bit. Let's try to surround him. Maybe I can actually kill this pylon over here. There we go. So the Oracle's going to be a little later. There we go. And I feel like this should be a pretty unbreakable position. The Stargate... Well, I could have killed that Stargate. How good are these units? I thought my... Oh my goodness. I thought my units were going to be too late. Like, because I landed over here and it was really far away. I thought there was no chance we would be able to kill that, but we actually would have killed that Stargate, which is freaking crazy to me. That is actually insane. I'm gonna move this Spine Crawler out a little bit. I think I can. What just happened? Oh, I thought I was about to kill that. Okay, here we go. I guess we're just gonna go for the Stargate right away. Do I need to do something else right now? I'm not quite sure. Okay. He's actually trying to defend the Stargate, but it's gonna die anyway. There we go. I can pop up a Nidus over here. It's actually... I think it's defended by the Queens, funnily enough. Okay, I think now is a good time for us to take an expansion as well. He has a cannon. Is it gonna... It's very close. Barely not, huh? No. Can I still do this? Is it a little bit too crazy? Maybe it is too crazy. Nah, it's not. Here we go. Oh my god. Is the Oracle's gonna die? No, it actually barely lives. It's still gonna die, right? At the end? Yeah, it is gonna die. Oh my goodness, guys. Wait, what is this build? Like... Oh man, I'm freaking speechless. This is so crazy, but somehow so good, and I love it. And my execution kind of sucks, if I'm being honest. Like, I really didn't know. I could have killed the Stargate before the Oracle. That's how good this build is. I could have put a Nidus over here right away as well. Now, obviously, he did do exactly what we wanted. He was safe in the exact way that we want, right? He didn't go for like a fast one-base Stargate. He went for a Forge because he probably expected this to be a proxy hatch, to be honest. That's what I think he thought. He probably expected proxy hatch Roach or Ravager or whatever. Against Ravager, I don't even think the cannon's that good, but, you know, whatever he thinks is right. But this build is just so freaking strong. Like, it's just one base Swarmos Nidus of all things. Like, I didn't even know you could afford this. Then this build is given to me. You start with 8 locusts. In fact, you start with so many locusts that you can kill the Stargate in one wave while being far away. Imagine if they built the Stargate here, which is actually pretty common. Okay, I think we need to do some more experimentation for science. Totally not for my joy of torturing people on the ladder, but for science. Okay, game 3 is against another Terran player. Dude, this time we got a different map, and I didn't think of this, but this map looks insane for this build. Let me show you guys, okay? So on this map, there's a mineral wall in the natural that you have to mine out, but if you don't mine it out, they have to go all the way around like this to be able to attack my Nidus if I put it down here at the third. Oh, this is gonna be spicy. I love it. Like, look at the access you have from here. Isn't it insane? You can drop Locust in the natural, in the main. It is absolutely beautiful. Hey, I wonder if there's a map where you can put the pool in the wall. Would that be a good idea, actually? I think I'm probably fine with what we did last game, right? Like just the wall off with the infestation pit and the Nidus. I think that looked okay to me. I probably I misclicked there. Probably should have gotten the gas with the first drone, I think. I'm not sure about the order of the Overlord and stuff. Maybe I can get the Overlord a little earlier as well. Haven't really looked... I mean, I was never really the guy to look into like those mini details. I like making really crisp builds, but when it came to like, you know, calculating whether you do the extractor trick or you get the Overlord one supply later and stuff, I'll leave that one over to the scientists, you know. Yeah. The pool actually surprises me how fast it is every time. I'm never ready to make the queen. Like, I'm just, you know, still... I'm in mind, I'm still going to make like 4 drones or something, but it's always already queen time. Now, oh, my gas is 5 seconds late. Yeah, I mean, it's not so bad. The last couple of games, I made it 3 seconds late. This time it was probably 6 or something. Yeah, doesn't really matter. I don't know. Now, if he's not going to SCV scout me, then this is going to be a very annoying pair of Zerglings. Second Overlord goes here. First Overlord goes to the natural, I guess. This actually... Oh, wait, here as well. Ooh. That's going to be a very nasty spot for a Nidus as well. Maybe I should keep that one in mind. Did I put my camera hotkeys? I did. Okay, let's get an Overlord. Was that the... No, that was the first inject. Okay, we're still good. Now, I haven't seen the Reaper yet. When does the Reaper actually finish? I feel like it should finish like now-ish. So maybe I should be... Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's gonna be very annoying. We'll wait a little bit, and then I'm gonna go in. I think this is pretty fine. Reaper should be around in the middle of the map now. This is like the most annoying thing you can do to a Terran player, by the way. Just so you guys know. Just running it... Like, this is so freaking annoying. Legitimately, you can tilt every Terran by doing this. It's just the worst, okay? Just running those 2 links around. Maybe if I'm very lucky. No, not gonna be... Well, yeah, not really luck-based. It's more like he could have messed it up or not, basically. I think 2 more drones should do the trick. Let's get the infestation pit over here. This time I am gonna make my second queen instantly. That looks alright. Let's try to not block my Nidus with that. 1 more inject. Should be okay. 1 more drone there as well. And then I think we need 1 Overlord. Yeah, oh man, we're so ready for this. I wonder what you think when you scout this. I've never had the pleasure, I say. I should probably say that very carefully. Never had the pleasure of playing against this. I'm just going to move the Overlord there already, I think. Okay, get the Nidus over there. The Reaper's probably going to be at the front, I would guess, because this is a bit of an awkward ledge. Okay, second queen is going to be finished as well. Do I put a Creep Tumor? I don't think I should, actually. I think it's smarter to not put the Creep Tumor, because you want as many transfuses as possible later on, right? Okay, so there is Swarmos number 4. Rally them straight into the Nidus. He has seen that I don't have a base. Okay, now he's going to see the Nidus worm, and he's going to be like, what the heck? There's an SCV over here. Oh, he was looking for a proxy hatch, I guess. Yeah, right. I mean, he can't kill it anyway, right? I mean, he shouldn't be able to anyway. Okay, I guess we just put the Nidus down instantly right over there. Make another queen as well. Do have to be careful that I don't get owned by the Reaper going back into my main base. That is a serious possibility. Okay, there we go. 4 Swarmos is so nice for this first attack. I do think I should probably... expand against both Protoss and Terran, I would say. Now, what are we going to kill? That's a good question. I'm going to drop one here as well. Guess we might as well just go for... Oh, there's a tank over there that I really want. I would love to get that tank. Where did you go? Oh, no, he actually escaped. Oh, that sucks for me. Okay, not the most valuable wave ever, that is for sure. Guess we got another queen over here. He's gonna see this thing in the main base. Can I fight against that? The answer is probably, I want to say. Here we go. Okay. I mean, even one wave of Locust is so freaking strong, right? Yeah, he's gonna siege. Let's back out of here for now. Then send you over here. Take this base. And then we're just gonna send the waves into the main base again. Now, the first wave was definitely the worst wave we've had so far. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to go for, was the problem. Right? I really wasn't sure what I wanted to go for. Oh, those are some really juicy meals. Look at those meals. I think that's 600 minerals and meals he just lost, by the way. Absolutely brutal. Now, is he going to try and attack this at some point? That is the question. I should probably make one spine over here in case he runs across with the Marines, right? I think that makes sense. I could probably put... maybe I should have moved one over here. Oh, do not do that. Let's see. Probably wait for these to recharge so we can go together. I think that makes sense. Right now I have 8 Swarmos already, I believe, which is very nice. We're almost recharged, and we're gonna go again. So he did go for a 3cc opening. He's now gonna go over there with his Marines. I could try to drop on top of these tanks. If the tanks are still there, he is gonna lose those tanks. Exactly. He's trying to run away. I'm not gonna let him run away, of course. There we go. Should be able to kill that tank, I think, because Locusts are freaking demonly strong. Are we gonna kill it? Barely not. Okay. Ooh. Wow, I was not paying attention there for a second. Please don't be dumb. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so he does have a good amount of Marines now. It is... Oh, you went for the scan as well. Interesting. Maybe I can send this one back into the main base now. Should I get the queens out of there already? Could be a decent idea. Probably should go for roaches, actually, just thinking of it. I feel like roaches would be good as the follow-up here. Okay. Now I have a lot of Locust, of course. That's a good wave there. Yeah, we're gonna kill a decent amount of stuff right away, I think. Probably get in there with this one as well. Okay, should I go for the tank? I think, actually, probably. I think we should be able to get one tank at least. Exactly, there we go. They're so freaking strong still. Now, it sucked for me that he killed the Creep Tumor, right? That Creep Tumor would have been very, very powerful right now. Actually, I'm gonna run this one around. Can I get away with a Nidus over here? He would have to make a little bit of a mistake there, but I... Oh, no, he was ready for it. Okay. I was so ready for this Nidus. I'm going to keep it here anyway. Let's see. Oh, I actually have to run all the way around on this map. That is not nice. Let me put 2 queens out. My overlords are being a bit annoying here. Wait, where are my queens? Did I lose my queens? What happened to my queens? I might have lost my queens, guys. That is unpleasant. Wait, what the heck happened to my queens? Where did they... Oh, please go forward. What the heck happened to my... I'm actually not quite sure. What did I do with them? Where did they go? Yeah, landing over here is going to be brutal, by the way. Look, the tanks... Yeah, I saw him unsiege a tank because he didn't want to do friendly fire over there. Hey, did I actually just lose my freaking queen somewhere? Or am I doing the mark thing where I just ran them across the map somewhere? It's also quite possible, to be honest. I know myself, yes. Okay. Let's make a couple of roaches at home. I'm feeling sussed out by him right now. Okay. Let's see. Put another Nidus over here. Okay, gotta put all the homies in the Nidus. It's gonna be nice. Maybe, yeah, I'll go for the main base with these, I guess. Let's make a couple more things. Okay. See if I can get in here. Like, even 2 Locusts are such demons. Like, they're just so freaking strong. Okay, please, target fire. Here we go. And we put on another Nidus over here. Now we got a full wave coming, which is going to be very, very painful. It's just so many Swarmos that will just do damage forever. That's why it's so hard to play against. It's really just a gajillion... Like, look at this. Like, well, what do you even do, you know? You just gotta lose stuff forever, basically. That's the whole thing. Okay, should I go across with the roaches, actually? I can send a couple more into the main base. I could have droned harder behind this, by the way. I just didn't know how much he was going to have exactly. Let's drop another Nidus over there. Oh, Evo Chamber for +1 armor would have been beautiful, by the way. That is for sure. Okay, here we go. Gotta make sure to hold position those locusts, because that way they do the most amount of damage. Look at that. Very, very nice. Don't have the cooldown on those yet. He's gonna stim for that. Okay. I mean, I've just been chilling here. Okay, he did mine that out. Or is he? Nah, he did mine it out fully. Yeah, so I gotta be careful with that for sure. Okay. Let's just land. I mean, it's gonna be a pretty... Look at that. Even the trades there are pretty good, you know. Can I kill that? The lone locust? No, barely not. Oh, that would have been nice. Okay. Yeah, let's get the +1 armor. Should have gotten that one before, that is for sure. Okay, he stimmed again for that, which is all right with me. And maybe I can... Oh, that is unfortunate. He was actually still chilling there. Okay, that sucks for me. I put roaches in here. No, I didn't. Okay. Third hatch is now on the way. Oh, it sucks that... If that Nidus went up, that would have been very nice. Now it's going to be a little tricky, that is for sure. Yeah, he's very in position now as well. Done by him. Here, I'm just going to put it next to the tank. I think I have to start spamming roaches now. I would imagine he's out on the map at this point. Maybe we get a couple out here. Just so I can, you know, survive the counterattack that he's most likely doing, I guess. I would imagine that is what he's doing. Let's see. Okay, he's trying to attack this with marines. Should I? It's so freaking tempting, I can't lie. It's like the most tempting thing ever to unload those there right now. Not gonna go for it though, of course. Okay. I can actually go across, I think. Okay, there we go. It's a good amount of Swarmos that I have. Do I have roach speed? I do have roach speed. I don't have +1, unfortunately. +1 would have made this very, very nice. Okay. +1 armor, that is, of course. Okay, now we go back over here. Locusts are chasing until the end of the world. If I was him, I would drop my main base. So that's what I'm going to start preparing for. Hey, even the follow-up is surprisingly really not that bad. Right? Like, call me crazy, but I feel like the follow-up is legit surprisingly not that bad. Okay, he didn't take this base, which is very nice. I was afraid that he would have had this base already, to be honest. Okay, here we go. Gotta send the roaches to the front. +1 attack does have to finish, or armor rather, otherwise we're gonna be in a bit of trouble. This is gonna be a very nice trade over here for sure. Okay, I'm just gonna send another wave in here. Looks like he went all the way back now. Maybe I can just put 2 over here. A little bit of out multitasking, never hurt anyone. Okay, try and kill this tank. Should be able to get... Oh, actually, there are 2 marines there, so I'm not quite sure. Okay. Oh, wait, look, another tank! Oh, that almost died. That's so freaking close. Okay, let's get these out of here real fast. +1 armor is finishing now, I believe, right? Let's see. Oh, here we go. That is a very, very vulnerable base. He didn't expect me to be here already. Look at this. Oh, so many units are going to die. It's beautiful. And did I get the +1 armor? I do have... Oh, I got +1 attack instead. Oopsie. That's a bit of a mistake. I could also make some infestors here, by the way. I just thought of that. Infestors really wouldn't be that crazy. Look how many freaking locusts it is, guys. Oh my goodness, there's gonna be so many. Okay, here we go. I guess I'll just go for it. Oh, that's a lot of marines that were in position already, unfortunately for me. Do I have enough? Yeah, it sucks so much that I got +1 attack instead of armor. That's actually a massive mistake. Can't be understated how much of a mistake that is, actually. That could legitimately be the mistake that cost me the game there, unfortunately. Because the marines, they shoot so often. +1 armor is actually insane. And now I just couldn't fight without it, so... that sucks. Painful mistake there, but it is what it is. He also has 1-1 at this point already. I could get this down over here. Maybe I could sneak in somewhere. So you do have to make sure that I retake these gases. Let me make a couple drones over here. Try to perfect my saturation at the same time. 2 infestors, where do I want them? That's a good question. Okay, it's going to be a pretty nice little trade over here. Let's get these swarmos out. Only want to launch a couple over here really for now. I think that would be okay. If there's a tank over here, it's just going to do friendly fire, so it's really not that bad. Let's see. Maybe I can actually get those over there. Okay. That's going to be a pretty decent trade, I think. Where are the tanks? There are the tanks. Exactly, that's what you want to see. Okay, beautiful. Do I want to fungal that? I don't know if I wanted to do that, to be honest. That I definitely do want to fungal. There you go. Okay, very, very nice. Gotta make sure to escape with these swarmos, though, of course, and my infestors at the same time. He kind of has to choose what he wants to chase, so that's kind of nice for me. Get these roaches into counterattack. I mean, at this point, I really need some kind of miracle to be able to win this, to be honest. But obviously, I'm not someone that gives up easily here. Okay, let's get you over there. Maybe I can get some roaches over here. Counterattack on that side. These infestors are very, very useful. In fact, they're more than useful. They're necessary at this point. So, see, I can probably kill the planetary, but is that what I want to do with my units? That's the question. Okay, here we go. Then you guys go in here. Oh no, that was the worst fight we could have taken, actually. Yeah, I think he's actually gotten us, guys. He's just been playing a little bit too well here. Couple of mistakes there by my side, of course, right? Like the +1 armor, really, it's an enormous mistake. It's something that I've done before as well that makes it feel worse, but if I had a +1 armor there, that fight would have been, I wouldn't say good, but it would have been decent. Instead, I just lost everything I had, basically, so that is obviously very unpleasant. Okay, this guy is a bit of an F2 stimmer, so that does give me some opportunities. Oh, they're not respawned yet. No, please give me my locust. I need my freaking locust right now. Okay, he has us, guys. What can I say? GG has to be called. And oh my goodness, the first loss with the build. Now, I guess... actually, one mistake that I remember very clearly that was probably even more important than the armor one. It was just the first wave. So let's quickly check and go back when the first wave hit and what we should have gone for. So he kind of went away. He didn't even have a starport yet. I didn't even really notice what I was looking at. What should I have gone for here? It's really not an easy one. I could have killed the reactor. I could have killed the depots as well. If he runs away, oh yeah, I remember. We wanted to go for the tank, but we weren't able to get that far. That's what happened to our locust, yeah. So I think maybe the reactor, the depots, both would have been a good target. The SUVs over here also would have been good. And to be honest, I didn't pay enough attention to his build, because if I knew he didn't have a starport, what can I do? Just stop building queens. I mean, he can't actually get here, right? Like, he has to walk all the way around. I mean, I guess he could mine these out very slowly, but it's unlikely to happen. So what I should have done is probably just take the natural base and the third. For some reason, I felt like I was going to get dropped or liberator all the time. I mean, I was so focused on my build and the chaos that I didn't pay attention. But yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so he played triple command center, which is fine. But I was expecting there to be a starport for some reason that there shouldn't have been. So I could have stopped making queens. Queens are freaking expensive. I could have double expanded, make drones, make mass roaches, torture him with the swarmos, and that would have been fine. But we learned from our mistakes. Absolutely lovely cheese. Really, really loved it. Thank you so much for the suggestion, of course, to Mr. Viewer. And that's going to be it for today. I hope you guys had a fantastic time, just like me. If you did, give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you all for the next video. Adios.